Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ascendant. Welcome to Reigning Tarot. If you're new to my channel, welcome. For those, if there's something that doesn't resonate with you during the reading, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at that moment. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share, for it truly does help the channel grow. For those that are returning, thank you for all your support. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, it truly does help the channel grow and keeps me around a little bit longer. So I've already blessed and purified the cards. So we will do a quick prayer there, Scorpio, and then I'll get right into your reading. So, God, Goddesses, Universe, help me to be of service to Scorpio. Help me share with them thoughts and ideas that will make them happy, healed, and the best version of themselves. And so it is. Hey, Scorpio. So I drew one from your divine messages, which I ended up getting. Two cards came out for you. On the shuffle, what I'd ask for one and two would fly out, so there's lots of messages for you. But if you have a question that you need answering, just think about it, and I will answer that at the end of the reading with the angel answers. Okay, so I'm going to start off with I drew one from the Lightworker Oracle. And yeah, I just truly like the messages from this book, and it gives you a good just guideline about where you are, where you're going, and in the beginning of the reading and how the reading is going to go. Okay, so I will start off with that. And for you received, oops, sorry, there's no reverse cards in this deck. The Sixth Ray of Devotion, and that is the number 43 card. Okay, and I'll put that right there. So the sixth ray of devotion bestows the qualities of persistence, unwavering focus, and intensity on feeling. It is the gift of the strength to move mountains with your will for what you love. When the sixth ray of devotion appears, you are being given guidance that even if you do not seem to have much worldly power right now, the power of your beliefs can conquer obstacles. The Archangel Uriel helps you receive the blessings of the sixth ray now. Okay, sorry about that. I just need to get a drink. It's been so dry in here lately. It's been crazy. Okay, so Scorpio, you're receiving a blessing from the sixth ray of devotion. It is serving your soul growth and will help you develop faith in your principles and trust in the power of your beliefs. You'll be able to recognize and appreciate the extraordinary strength within you and realize that you have enough willpower to keep working towards your dream, overcoming any obstacle until you are divinely successful. So the sixth ray reminds you of the power of love, which can conquer anything and everything. Love is an empowering, motivating force far stronger than fear. So Scorpio, love is the foundation of authentic spiritual devotion. Devotion to the divine empowers us to bear burdens, overcome obstacles, and manifest all manners of beautiful visions in a world that may at first assure us that our dream is not possible. So the sixth ray blesses you with spiritual stubbornness and sacred rebellion against any odds there, Scorpio. So the challenge with the sixth ray is not to become so anchored in your beliefs that you become fanatical, judging others because of their beliefs are different. You can be unwavering in your adherence to your belief system, and yet honor the fact that there are many paths to divine union as there are people. That the ways of the universe calls you home to love are unlimited. So if you do not honor this, you will try and pull people from their own path, which can create unnecessary struggle for them and unnecessary karma for you. So Scorpio, the best way to honor the blessing and minimize the challenge of this ray is to share your truth with an open heart and an open mind. Share without agenda. So for those working with this energy, the power of the mind and emotions will come into focus. You may need to channel your emotion and mental power into worthy projects or practice balancing your intensity with lightness of heart and playfulness so you do not become harsh and despairing if things appear not to be working in the way that you believe they should. So then your faith can remind you love is always finds a way. So when Archangel Uriel connects with you, a tremendous power, the power of the earth, is brought to your aid. Uriel brings healing energy and the ability to cause real effect in the physical world and your mental and emotional power. So, Scorpio, remember you are here to shine your light. Others can choose to use your light to see by until they are ready to discover their own their inner light or not. It is not anything you need to worry about. Simply live your truth, trust in your heartfelt beliefs, and devote yourself to love. So, finally, as the sixth ray has a special connection to religion and love, you are asked to hold the healing power of love in your heart for all those who are evolving through a life experience involving religious practices. Scorpio, this can help counterbalance the judgment and fear that exist in the hearts of many towards religion that are not their own and that have been the vehicle through which abuse has been taken place. Religion on this planet at this time needs love, support, and an encouragement to evolve, heal, and grow in whatever way ultimately serves divine love. So, for an invocation there, Scorpio, I now accept of my own free will the blessings and grace of the sixth ray of the devotion and its blessings of will, strength, purpose, and the miraculous power of loving belief. I invite the genuine, unconditionally loving masters and archangels, including Uriel, Christ, Mary Magdalene, and Mother Mary, to assist me and all beings on this earth and integrate the blessings of the sixth ray of devotion. I choose to keep my mind open and my heart soft, my willpower and my actions true, my kindness prevail, and my passionate idealism be tempered by mercy for the greatest good. So be it. So it is. Okay, there, Scorpio. So let's do, we'll get into an overall energy for you. Okay, so like I said, I'm using the energy oracle for this. I'll just put these over here for now. And that was the number 43 card, that one. So you received the broken heart, the number 9. Okay, and you also received the number 17, and that is action. Okay, so Scorpio, when you get the broken heart in reverse, it marks the time of renewal and hope. The pain and the trauma are behind you now, so and you can trust that greater joy is on its way. Whatever happened to hurt you in the past, now you're free to move on. The universe has much better things in store for you, so finish letting go of any residual grief and open your life to your new self-loving intentions. Joyous connections will follow there, Scorpio. So, for an affirmation, I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. Okay. So, with the action card there, Scorpio, it's um, it's telling you now that now is the time for more aggressive forward movement. The galloping horses represent intentional and concerted action directed towards your goals. So this card upright indicates that you are on the right track, but your determined efforts must increase. The white horse is interaction of spirit and thought. The black is the outer work that still needs to be done. So Scorpio, continue to take action and trust your intuition. In time, you'll break through and see the results you've been working so hard to create there, Scorpio, right? When shit gets tough, we don't want to quit. We would just want to keep pounding ahead, even though, every time when there's a storm, there's always or when you're going through a dark tunnel, we know there's always light at the end of it, right? And we have to keep that in mind. So for an affirmation, I am responsible for my own life. I take action toward my goals and my own happiness every day, and so it is. Okay, so that was the 17. We had 17, the 9, and the 36. So exactly, this is what happened here too. I went to go pull one card from you, which I usually do for every reading, every sign, and 3 came flying out. So obviously they're meant for you at this moment. So you got the number 12. I'll put that there, and you received the number 19. These aren't reversed either in this deck. Okay, and you received the number 44. Okay, so I will put those all there. Here, I'll put this one over there. And right there. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. You can see that all right. Okay. So Scorpio, um, so this number here, we'll start. What an idiot I am. The number 12. I'm not dyslexic. Okay, so the number 12 card is about happiness. Okay, Scorpio. So a universal energy is moving through your life and your inner being right now. Okay, Scorpio? While this energy sets all matters of the physical world in proper order, it also serves to bring more deeper, more profound feeling of contentment and inner happiness. So, Scorpio, be conscious of whether or not you are open to allowing this energy to flow. There is a lot of good coming your way, especially happiness. So, also note that the golden ripples that emanate outwards, this shows that your energy shift will have a positive and uplifting effect on others as well. Okay, and kind of like what the sixth ray of devotion was saying as well. So also you received the number 19 card, and that's taking a deeper look. Okay, so you're opening to a unique perspective, Scorpio. You're now able to see below the surface to gain a much deeper understanding of what is taking place. This not only applies to your life, but to your understanding of other people's as well. So you'll be able to see the smallest detail and see the energetic pattern of what is occurring. So you'll see the consequences, both positive and negative, of your decisions and where they will lead you. So this gives you the ability to offer sound counsel to others and to lead your own life in the right direction there, Scorpio. Okay, and finally we have the number 44, and that beautiful card is divine guidance. Okay, so beautiful soul, you play a very important role in the awakening of the planet. Your light is so needed here. You are always wrapped in the loving embrace of the divine. It is in those times when your tears may fall or when you feel most alone that your angels and guides are with you the most, shining their light and love on you, Scorpio. So not for one moment should you doubt this. You are special. You are a special soul. You and your special soul are being lovingly guided and supported on your path. So divine guidance is leading you gently. Look for the signs, feel the love, and know that you are supported always there, Scorpio. And so it is. Well, that's awesome there, Scorpio. So, we know you're coming into with this Mercury in retrograde. Scorpios out there are really can really they're it's like a big energy shock wave that's hitting them, and they're coming they're seeing things in the world in a whole different way, and they're seeing people in a different way, and basically you're being you know what your divine path is now and what you're meant to do on this earth, and it's a beautiful thing. And when you follow that and accept it, and sometimes things they feel strange, and you're like, what's happening to me? Like, am I crazy? Or and you just go with it, right? The divine will always lead you and the guardians, your angels will always lead you in the right direction, and they're always there to keep you safe. And you just have to accept that, and happiness is there. And you've had a tough road on it. Like, I mean, Scorpio, you've been through the shitter and beaten up and spit out, and but you're a survivor. And I think now what's going to happen is all the hard work and everything that you've worked towards, you're going to start to see the some payoffs, and it's your time to shine there, Scorpio, and you're a beautiful soul. Okay, so for the reading, doing a 5 card spread, and using the animal spirit guide, and the Sacred Tarot of the Heart. Okay, and the first position in the 5 card spread is your current situation there, Scorpio. So, your current situation, you receive the Tiger, and it says you're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. And I'll put that bad boy right there. Okay, so being an effective and compassionate leader requires that you know the art of balancing the yin and the yang. So discerning when to advance and when to yield, and pay attention to the subtleties and the flow of the group process, while simultaneously staying attuned to your own intuitive voice there, Scorpio. Whether your role as a leader applies to your family, friends, employees, or a nation, you must listen to those around you and respond to their needs with strength and compassion, Scorpio. And when you deem it necessary, need to follow your own sensibilities, even though others may disagree with you. To the best of your ability, make your decisions based on what you determine to be for the greatest good, rather than catering to self-serving needs there, Scorpio. So fear and doubt may arise at times, but don't let them deter you from your purpose. The best leaders aren't perfect, but they're willing to take the calculated risks based on their own convictions and passionate desires to do the right thing. On occasion, you may stumble or even fall, but don't let that impede the acceptance of the leadership you're being called to provide. So others are looking for you for guidance. So don't let it go to your head, and don't let it go to your heart. Okay, Scorpio. So for a clarifier, like I said, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Okay, and you received Control number 8. Scorpio, no. Okay, so in order to Scorpio to flourish, relationships must be fluid and free rather than overly rigid and controlled by emotions, neediness, and insecurity. It's important to master your emotions so they do not rule the relationship. A partnership based solely on emotion is out of balance and out of control. Self control is the key here. So, Scorpio, act from a combination of emotion and intellect, and your relationship will thrive and grow. Be sure that your influence is gentle and loving. This is not a time for domination. This card asks you to accept another person's uniqueness and try not to require that person to conform to or mold of your choosing just to make you feel more comfortable. So this card also serves as a reminder to come from compassion and understanding rather than anger and frustration. So Scorpio, now is the time for patience, steadiness, and clear thinking. Apply these qualities to your relationship with others and within yourself. If you're involved with a difficult person or situation, try to look through the other person's eyes and experience what his or her heart or soul feels. Try to see the situation from another perspective, Scorpio. So with self-control comes confidence. So allow a situation to unfold. Detach yourself from the outcome. Don't try to control it, Scorpio. The end result of self-control and confidence is supreme peace. So take some time to examine how control in its many aspects is affecting your relationship, Scorpio. Okay? So for an affirmation, I control my emotions and embrace peace. So this card in traditional tarot is like the strength card, okay? Just gonna have a quick drink. Okay, so Scorpio, in your second position is your desires. Okay, and you received the zebra. It says, "Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times." Okay, so whenever you venture into unfamiliar territory, it's quite natural to feel some trepidation. Your mind can create all sorts of scenarios as to what can go wrong. So, Scorpio, doubts and uncertainties may arise, and the path can seem fraught with challenges and sometimes even danger. So, Scorpio, you may find yourself stuck at times, fearful about moving ahead. Yet, much of what we label as fear isn't actually, it's not actually fear there, Scorpio. True fear is vital, instinctual response to any life-threatening situation, and it's triggered not only by circumstances or events, but even more so by what you think about those circumstances or events. So, Scorpio, stay relaxed yet vigilant, and trust that nothing can truly harm you, and that your body will provide sensory information if there's any actual danger. If there truly is any threat, then your instincts will tell you what to do, right? Scorpio, whenever you feel an exaggerated sense of fear triggered mainly by your thoughts, one that has little or no bias in reality, take a few slow, deep breaths. Call upon spirit helpers who have provided their guidance and protection before. So reach out to close friends or family members for reassurance and try to help to help you feel grounded and centered. Recall the times in the past when you did feel frightened or you were endangered and not only survived but came through intact. You can also relabel fear, instead call it excitement, as the two emotions are very similar in the way they manifest in your body. So most of all, trust your spirit guides, your instincts, and your friends to watch out for you there, Scorpio. Okay, so for a clarifier for um, zebra card, you received open up. Okay, and that is the number 4 card. So Scorpio, sometimes past sorrows can cause you to withdraw both from your emotions and from other people as a way of preventing further pain. However, closing up or shutting down prevents a free flow of energy from and to you, right? Interfering with the ability of the universe to fulfill your desires. So when this card appears, it suggests that you maybe have blocked or closed off your energy field in some way. Have you let sadness or fear prevent you from moving forward into a more satisfying, loving relationship? So Scorpio, releasing this blocked energy by working with affirmations, prayers, and your spirit guides. You're the more open you are to the more open your energy field is, the sooner you will receive what you desire. So also watch out for the need to control. For relationships to thrive, the energy must be free flowing. Everyone must have a right to self-expression, and when you open yourself up, you allow your relationships to grow and evolve as well, Scorpio. Okay, so for your, I'll put that aside for now. So for your third position in this spread is your helpful messages. Okay, and you received the Weasel card, so, Scorpio. So it says, be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Okay, so Scorpio, take a deep breath and release it slowly, then take another and another. Continue to breathe steadily and slowly from your belly to your chest. Breathing this way will keep you attuned to what you feel in your body. Notice the sensations without judging or trying to change them. Be aware of how your body responds to what you see, what you hear, and what you feel, Scorpio, around you. Don't judge any of your experiences as right or wrong. If you find that you're doing so, take another deep breath, release the judgments as you exhale, and return simply to observing your experience inside, in and out. So when you practice this way of observing, you're operating from a pure awareness, or the witness self, the self that irradiates through and fills your being. It's the self that feels a deep connection with the world as a participant, while at the same time is centered in the observer. So operating this way for a few minutes each day becomes a meditation and will stimulate the realization of the unity of all life, while you're serving as a direct conduit and expression of spirit. So when you're connected to spirit, the natural world speaks to you and you become sensitive to the energies of the earth. Awareness without meditation or judgment, centered in your heart and your soul, allows you to know your authentic self without attaching concepts about who you are, pure you. Okay? So for a clarifier on that there, Scorpio, you received the number 10 flow card, and that's the flow card. Okay, so the energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. So let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use, Scorpio. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desires. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does the current relationship need improvement? So focus on your desires and allow them to manifest by expecting them to there, Scorpio. So at this same time, release yourself to the flow, even greater than you can imagine. Maybe things even greater than you could imagine could be heading your way there, Scorpio. So project your desires, but also be open to new possibilities. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. So Scorpio, open your heart, arms wide, and embrace what comes to you. So nothing is static. Life flows in cycles, expanding and contracting, changing and growing. You may be entering a new cycle regarding matters of the heart. So Scorpio, welcome to this new cycle. When a stone is tossed into a pool, the ripples flow with the water as they expand and grow. So you're in an exciting period of forward movement and expansion right now, Scorpio, heading into the unknown. This forward movement may guide you into a new relationship or out of an old one. In either case, you know the change is for your highest good. So the energy of expansion will help you grow into your new situation gracefully, safely, and comfortably. So for an affirmation, I move forward with grace and ease. In traditional tarot Scorpio, this is like the Wheel of Fortune. This is turning into a really excellent reading there, Scorpio. Okay, I'm excited for you. Okay, so for your in the fourth position is your challenges, Scorpio. Okay, and you received the snow leopard, and it says take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Okay. So it can be difficult these days to spend time in solitude, to unplug, get off the electronic grid, and find a quiet place or in or near your nature. Yet it's important to do so at this time there, Scorpio. So turn off your phone, your computer, your television, if only for a few hours. Although you may feel a little anxious and restlessness when you first do so, these feelings will pass. Use that time for contemplation and meditation. It's not isolation, it's solitude. Solitude is a conscious and loving choice to be alone for a period of time, while isolation is a habitual and reflexive coping pattern to avoid discomfort and intimacy. If possible, take a full day by yourself and just do whatever you feel like doing. Whatever length of time you spend in solitude, be sure to write as often as you can in your journal. So Scorpio, if you should feel guilty or anxious about the thought of doing this, or even while you're actually doing it, use your your breathing to help you relax. As much as you possibly can during this period of alone time, remind yourself to breathe and relax. Whenever you notice your breathing becoming shallow, take 3 or 4 slow, deep breaths and watch how your tension and anxiety will dissipate. Enjoy the feeling of having this sacred space of solitude surrounding you. And remember, you're never really alone there, Scorpio. Okay? So, for a clarifier for your challenges there, Scorpio, you received find balance, and that was the number 2. Okay? So, you may find that matters of the heart require extra effort at this time, Scorpio. More and more demands may be placed upon you, requiring you to juggle your attention. So, family gatherings, school commitments, requests for assistance, and other obligations may arise within this short period of time. So, just breathe and remember to be flexible, Scorpio. Adapt your approach to each situation at hand. Know that you have the ability to keep everything and everyone in balance there, Scorpio. Okay, so you may also be called upon to play a role as a mediator. This is a time of compassion and understanding, and you are up to the task. So work with people individually, giving each position equal consideration. So Scorpio, help all involved to understand another viewpoint and find that middle ground. Finally, in order to maintain balance, you must yourself must be in balance, right? So it's vital that you take time for you, Scorpio, right? And I always say that if you're not good to anyone unless you're good yourself, right? So you need a lot of people, they tend to help everyone else and they forget about that the self-care, right? And it's vitally important, right? We can't be good to anyone if we're not good ourselves and we're not in balance with ourselves, right? And you get the rustle muscle of life, and life can be such a shit show at times, and just take a 5 minutes to just stop and breathe and do a little meditation, and step back and center yourself, and you'll be amazed how much this will help you. And if you do it more often, it's amazing the effects and what the changes that you will see come. So I highly suggest that you try it out. Right? What do you got to lose? Okay, so for our fifth position, we have your outcome there, Scorpio, and you receive the honeybee. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Okay, so I'll just get this up here. Sorry about that. So, to reap all the sweetness that life has to offer, focus on compassion and forgiveness. Scorpio, compassion means that you have a heartfelt empathy for the suffering and misfortune of others, yet remain somewhat detached so that you don't take on their sorrow and distress as your own, right? And those energy vampires, right? So, forgiveness requires that you first acknowledge and accept responsibility for your judgments rather than pretending they don't exist or professing to always sustain a non-judgmental attitude, Scorpio. The next step is to release those judgments. So to do so, think of someone, past or present, from whom you have had judgments or criticism. Trust that that first person that comes to mind is the appropriate one to start with, Scorpio. Consider 2 or 3 specific criticisms that you have about that individual, preferably captured with one word, such as selfish or cold. Then go find a quiet place, go inside, and look for that part of you that's exactly like what you're judging in the other person. It may be a very important part of yourself, or a rather small aspect. You may identify it by recalling times when you behaved in ways that resemble what you're criticizing. So once you do that, once you discover that, Scorpio, that part of you, simply say to it, I love you and forgive you. If necessary, repeat this 2 or 3 times and notice any emotions that come up. In the coming days, be aware of any feelings that arise that may be associated with this experience, and then practice this at least once a day for the next few days and watch what happens there, Scorpio. Okay? So, for a clarifier for your outcome there, Scorpio, you received share with love. Okay? So, you're entering a period of joy and tranquility there, Scorpio. However, this card speaks of friendship rather than romance, suggesting that this is an opportune time to connect with friends. For the time being, let go of any desires, anxiety, or stress around romantic relationships. Instead, focus on your relationships with your friends. Turn to them for support if needed, and find reasons to celebrate with them. Rejoice in the fact that they'll always be there for you and you for them. Community is also important at this time there, Scorpio. Get out of your house and away from your own concerns. How can you positively contribute to your community? So reach out to your neighbors. Is there an activity group or support group that you're being thought about joining? Do it now. This is a great way to meet new people who could turn into lifelong friends. So feel the joy of connecting with others and sharing your love in that way there, Scorpio. Okay? And so it is. Okay, so that's it for your reading there, Scorpio. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, if you had a question that needed to be answered, I would answer it for you. Okay? And let's see here. You received perfect timing and perfect timing. Oh, Jesus. And remain positive. Okay. Just one sec here. So perfect timing and remaining positive there, Scorpio. Okay. So um, this this is saying your angels are asking you to keep an optimistic attitude. There's a very positive momentum beginning to build toward the creation of your desire, Scorpio. You're speeding your dreams along by maintaining a cheerful and confident demeanor. It may seem as though your plans are taking a long time to manifest, but very soon you will see change. So don't allow yourself to lose hope when your dreams are so close to coming true there, Scorpio. Okay? So next we have you had perfect timing. Okay? And uh, give me one second. Um, so the perfect timing is kind of self-explanatory there, Scorpio, right? So this is a perfect time for the situation you. This is the perfect timing for the situation you asked about. Move with confidence. Don't delay or hesitate because an energy gateway is presently open for you. Conditions are ripe. Even if you don't feel prepared, rest assured you are. Scorpio always is. Um, Move in that direction. Okay. So that's it for there. The last one I drew from Scorpio is I like to end the reading with this is one from your guardian angels. Okay, and you receive the angel of wisdom, and that is the number 36 card. Okay, so you are a wise soul and have traveled many journeys gathering your life's knowledge there, Scorpio. You've received this card because your angel of wisdom is by your side helping you to reconnect with wisdom, the wisdom of source energy. You're a wise soul who needs to reconnect with your angel so that you can fulfill your life's purpose. So, dear one, do you worry that the answers you seek are not always forthcoming? Do you worry that you do not have the knowledge and wisdom you need to fulfill your life's purpose? Do people constantly seek your advice? If the answer is yes to any of these questions, you receive this card as a gentle reminder that you are not alone. Your angel wants you to take the time out for yourself to ground your soul. Find a beautiful, quiet place in nature or sit quietly in your sacred place within your home. It doesn't really matter what you choose. The most important thing is that what you do is reconnect. So, is there some creative journaling you have yearned to do with your angels and guides? Maybe what you need most is to contemplate what you need the answer to. Okay, just one second. I need a drink. So when you relax, your angel will provide the answers and guidance that you have been asking and seeking. Make sure, Scorpio, that you have your spiritual journal in case she wants to channel her wisdom through you to an automatic writing. She may share words, visions, symbols, or music that provide you with the answers you seek. So, Scorpio, don't be afraid to ask for guidance, as this is what she is here for. Why not ask her if there are any books, courses, meditations, or website that she recommends to provide you with further knowledge? The angel of wisdom wants you to connect with others, like-minded souls, so that you can share the wisdom with others. Believe in your own inner knowledge, wisdom, and power, Scorpio. You're a wise being of the universe. So, for an affirmation, I have a wealth of hidden knowledge and wisdom within me. I have all I need to make the right decisions in my life, and my angel of wisdom wants to guide me. And so it is. Okay, Scorpio, that's it for your reading. I hope I hope everything resonated with you, or if not any of it, some of it. Whatever didn't resonate with you, it's not meant for you at that moment, so give it back to the universe. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for coming around. And you guys have a great weekend. And namaste.